Hey guys, I'm Gohar, Mahesar, an English teacher and motivational speaker, and you are watching my YouTube channel Learn English with Gohar, Mahesar. Guys, today we are going to discuss how to read Daily Dawn in order to prepare for CSS exam or in order to prepare for English essay for CSS and current affairs paper for CSS exam as well as PMS exam. So let's get started without any delay. Guys, first of all, today I will tell you how to go through Dawn daily and how to note down or jot down the points which are very important from the exam point of view. So let's get started. Here I have a Dawn newspaper with me. Let me tell you that guys, this is the first page. This is the interface of the Dawn newspaper. All you need to do is to just look at the page. This is the first page. This is how the Daily Dawn looks like. On the very first page, you will find there are certain national as well as international issues. We can say the news that is very current, the news that is actually is the highlight of the day, is the very important news of the day. That news is discussed over there on the very first paragraph on the top of that paragraph. So the very first heading reads like this: EU to discuss Kashmir on September 2. This is how this is the main heading, the headline of the news, and we come to know that this piece of news is about the Kashmir issue. So you need to just read the headings, the headlines, the top stories, the top headlines that are there on the first page. Having gone through them, you now try and understand that which headlines out of them are the important, which are the highlighting issues of the current world, which are the topics which are very important for the current affairs as well as English essay in CSS exam. So definitely Kashmir is one of the most important issue. Therefore you need to just discuss, you need to read this whole paragraph about Kashmir issue and then try to note down the points which are important, the arguments which are shared over there, as well as the discussion which is how it evolves, how the synthesis of the discussion takes place. So the heading is very important. Having read through the heading, you come to realize whether this piece of news is important or not with regard to CSS exam or PMS exam. So the very first heading, the first page tells us that which of the two or three news are the highlight are the topics which are important. So you need to discuss them, you need to study them thoroughly in order to understand the issue. Now let's go to the second page. On the second page, we have got the national issues. On the second page, we come across that there are certain national issues which are discussed on the second page, and you also should go through them. First of all, go through the headings of the second page. Like this one is there, this one is there, and there are certain more others like this one is there. LHC orders stringent laws to protect climate forest. This is very important because climate change is a big issue. It is one of the toughest challenge the world is crossing or going through. Then we have another headline which reads like this: Railways laborers to be regularized by October 1st. This is how the second page layout is all about. In this on this page, there are some national issues which are discussed by this newspaper. So again, go through the headlines of the newspaper and try and guess, know which of them are important with regard to CSS or PMS exam. So then you should read that whole paragraph, read that whole news story, as well as note down the important arguments, important facts and aesthetics data which is available in the whole article. So this is how we go to the second page. Now moving ahead, we come to know that there is third page of the paper as well. On the third page again, there are some national issues which are discussed like this. So again, read through them and try to guess which of them are important with regard to the exams. Now let's move ahead. Another very important page in Daily Dawn, which really helps you a lot in preparing for CSS and PMS exam, is the page which is known as the editorial page. The 8th page of the Dawn newspaper is the editorial page. This looks like this, and all these three editorials, which are like editorials which are written by the newspaper itself, are the editors. This is the policy of the newspaper, that they write down the three most important issues in their editorial page are the editor. So these three are the editorials. This one reads like solidarity with Kashmir. This shows that Kashmir issue is again important, and this is the balanced approach or objective approach that Dawn newspaper has actually discussed Kashmir issue in an objective manner. Okay, then moving ahead, the second editorial of the paragraph of the Dawn newspaper is like security in Muharram. Security in Muharram is again key in Pakistan, all across the world as well, wherever there are the Shia Muslims living all across the world. Now the third one is crackdown on Gutka. This is again important. So we come across these three headings, editorials, and we again select one out of them, or two out of them, or sometimes even three of them, that which of them is important, which of them is national or international issue. So read this very to the fullest level, very deeply, and try to gather some argument, try to gather some info, some knowledge, some arguments which are given by the editor on the editorial page. Then we have the articles of the learned people on this page, editor's page. We have by Munir Akram. Munir Akram is, there is a little intro of this writer. This writer is a former Pakistani ambassador to the UN. There it is written. So you come to know that how sagacious, how clever, how articulated, and how intelligent a person is, and what sort of data or weightage or importance this article contains. So read this again, the very important article on Kashmir. Read this thoroughly and try to gather some knowledge, gather some points, and note them down. So this page, that is editorial page, that is page number 8. Page number 8 is very important in order to make your arguments more stronger, and in order to have you a balanced approach towards the issues. So this is a very objective newspaper, as I already told you, and these things, like they discuss things in objective manner.